Welcome to today's Industrial Tablet Live webinar with topic New Era of Industrial Tablet, Connect, Converge, and Control. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Constance, Key Account at Advantech Malaysia. Again, thank you for joining with us today. So, is there have any idea what is the content of webinar today? Let me tell you what you can bring back from this webinar you joined. First, to connect, you would be able to more understand about our industry tablet, then to converse on how does it apply to your industry and solutions. And from the global successful cases sharing, you might get some idea from it to develop on your own solution. And last, how to control. We will be having demonstration part to guide you how to control the tablet. And last but not least, please stay tuned until the end of the section today. We had prepared the surprise for you guys. Okay, before we begin, do you found a question panel on your screen right hand side? So if you have any questions during this section, you may type your question in chat panel and anytime, and we will answer directly or we'll answer during Q&A section at the end. All right, let's have a look at the market overview of industrial mobile devices. There are many applications in the market, mainly focusing on smart retail, smart logistics, smart medical, and smart manufacturing. Of course, there are also applications for field service, traffic, safety, and etc. The operating system still use Windows as the bulk of about 70%. Android accounts for about 25%, and the rest is iOS and Linux. But most agree with the future trend, and the proportion of Android system will also increase year by year. And they are also attacked by the COVID-19. It would be a huge impact for the whole market, especially in the retail world. It will accelerate the transforming to a non-contact behavior consumption models. Also, the idea of paperless office has been around for decades now. Since the server raging of the new cloud phenomena, estimate the market for the industrial mobile devices will still keep growing. Advantech in intelligent mobile solutions mainly focus on two major directions, rugged solutions and mobile solutions. Ruggedness refers to the nature of Advantech solution to provide industrial-grade products for enterprise users. Ruggedness and durable are the basic product characteristics, including tree protection, dustproof, waterproof, and drop-proof, plus vibration testing, wide temperature support to another enterprise user in a variety of different application environments. Different field operation can run without tyrants, focusing on product quality as the first priority. The mobile solutions not only refers to hardware platform is a mobile solution, but also refer to the software part. Advantech has also developed the WISE-DeviceOn iService mobile software management mechanisms to make it more easier for enterprise users to manage and maintain the central office, equipment built in various places, and saving money. A lot of on-site explosion time, it improves efficiency, and more importantly, save more money, many the operation costs. So next, let's introduce Advantech mobile computing products to all partners. So Advantech industrial smart mobile computing product focus on a wide range of market applications, mainly in the smart retail, smart logistics, smart medical, and smart manufacturing. In addition to this, Advantech products are also used in fleet management, field application, and also public safety. Advantech have categorized the tablet into R series, S series, and H series. Stand for rugged, service, and healthcare is more to the medical tablet. Advantech have categorized the tablet into rugged tablet. It is focused on the single model of PWS-872. The reason is that the fully rugged application is mainly in military regulation. The complexity of product development is high, and the entry barrier is relatively high. Designed for harsh environment, PWS-872 has been verified by strict US military standard tests. Is certified for shock and vibration tolerance. So for the medical industrial tablet, we have AIMH series. It is medical grade tablet PC that feature a stylish appearance and advanced computing technology to provide a superior devices for mobile computing in healthcare environments. And we will focus on AIMS series today, which is for service industrial tablet. And later on, I will more elaborate on the feature of this series. In addition of this peripheral for expansions, there are also developed a series of panel peripheral, accessory, expansion model, and base to form a complete product supply. So next, we move to AIMS series, the service industrial tablet. Okay, so for S series, we do have 3, 37, 6, 65 and 68, and 7 models. The good news for today is the product we are looking forward, the 10-inch with processor Qualcomm Snapdragon AIM78S is launched right now. So what is the difference of these 3 models? So let's check it out. This is the comparison chart of these 3 models: AIM65 and 68, 5S78, and AIM37. So you can see that the specification for these 3 models are almost the same. From the view of the product itself, AIM is designed focused more to retail and hospitality. It is slightly slim and light compared to AIM6 and 7. So AIM6 and 7 is more suitable target you in factory, warehouse, manufacturer, logistics, and so on. The size for all AIM is quite standard. It is with the size 8 and 10 inch. So AIM37 and AIM65 and 68 is support Windows and Android 6.0. So it's a dual operating system, while AIM75 and 78 is support for the OS Android 10, and AIM75 is with GMS. The GMS with certified for Google Mobile Service allowed user to access the Google applications. Okay, so all the AIM come with the front and rear camera, but AIM75 and 78 gets a higher resolution to capture a clearer image. AIM68 got the optional to built-in barcode scanner as well. AIM for the battery side can be replaced, suitable for the industry application, support long-term power supply application. AIM68, 75, and 78 also support for the hot swapper battery design. So for the LCD display, AIM68 and 78, there is also have a option for high brightness, which is 80 nits, which is very suitable for outdoor screen. All AIM come with PCAP multi-touch Gorilla template glass, which allow for multi-touch with including wearing the off-glove. So for the connectivity, all AIM have wireless communication models, including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and NFC. For 4G LTE or GPS, combo module that is optional for AIM 6 and 7 models. Rugged design including the tree-proof or AIM-able working white temperature is support up to -10 Celsius to 15 Celsius high temperature, dust and waterproof up to IP65 level. Even AIM 37 also have IP54 levels to prove strong water jet impact, and also drop test for 4 feet, and AIM 37 is dropped from 2.3 feet. Okay, so this is a very characteristic and very important design of the AIM Industry Series, that this is 2 industrial flat panel and have a common expansion module design interface. So through this expansion module, you can add a 20-degree or 70-degree barcode scanning angle scanner, or RJ45 plus comport, or even temperature IR sensor 3D camera is still in developing. So, and this is also can be integrated with various peripherals to support multiple applications with a single device. For this part, we do have virtual demonstration and introduction later on. This is the slide to show that AIM value-added software tool, and for the WISE-DeviceOn iService, which is remote monitoring software for the remote device management, whereby you can control the tablet from any location at any time. So later on, we will show how it works for this one. Go to this AIM 75 and AIM 76 upgraded feature, and this is the latest model, and to show on all upgraded for AIM 75 and 78. Overall, AIM 75 and 78 get a better performance with a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor. It's reliable tablet with incredible connectivity and flexibility, able to support excellent wireless connectivity like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 4G LTE, NFC, and also can work for long hours operations. And the lastly, GMS certified, it is only applicable in AIM 75. Okay, and this is the AIM industry tablet that target application. So we do target on manufacturing, warehousing, logistics, and even field device, field service. Okay, so it's hard to imagine only by wording. So we have an image here to show that the scenario in manufacturing or factory. So in the industry equipment manufacturer part, tablet can be used as the machine control and add in the Versa docking station for the mount, and also charging at its as this come with the power. It's reliable docking connector for the device application, or it is also some port option for the I/O full configuration. We can direct connect to HDMI port or USB or COM port portion. So at the streamline manufacturing can build to order and real-time reconciliations. Office docking allows the manager to streamline each production process, locate the potential problem, and on-site problem shooting. So when it goes to the material control system, the tablet can add on the barcode scanner for the material checking and the shoulder strap to easy for worker to bring the tablet to any place. So raw material and the spare part tracking with the barcode scanner. So MCS issue command to the various storage and transport equipment and to track the material within the system. So same goes to the labor management and also the quality control tracking. It will be more easier to use the tablet to manage the whole process. We will increase the manufacturing accuracy with the barcode scanner to improve the traceability. Between is also increase the manufacturing efficiency with hot swapping battery, fast charging solution, and with the previous manufacturer scenario, tablet can be using and easily applied to any application. So rather tablet with vehicle docking, optimized route planning to reduce the daily delivery workload. For the retail and hospitality, there are some difference compared to manufacturer and warehouse. It's recommended to use AIM37. For example, AIM37 with a thermal printer can be used as a self-ordering system. So the customer can order by themselves and get the receipt without waiting in line for cashier, which minimizes the staff requirement. So order info will be delivered to the kitchen display system and improve the overall service speed to boost productivity and customer satisfaction. So another scenario is to place the AIM37 with the printer cradle in front of the store as queue management system to let customer to join a queue and check the status. Restaurants can use the system to send customer notification regarding the queue number, which reduce the queuing in front of the store. So AIM with the hand strap can help staff can help staff fulfill order faster and more accurate. So basically, AIM tablet with the various module and accessory are customized to meet the requirement. Okay, above is all that is about the overview and introduction of AIM industrial tablet and some scenario how does AIM could be applied. So I believe that most people is looking forward to hear about the real and successful cases. Right now, I would like to invite Joel, is a product manager from Singapore, Advantech Singapore, to share on the successful cases. So not only the cases is from Malaysia itself, but it's also the cases is from global. So now let's welcome Joel.
All right, thank you so much. And my apologies for this inconvenience due to technical chat. I think my name is Joel Ong. And the presenter is Sal Ming, our product sales manager who is based in Taiwan. Unfortunately, is unable to join us today. So I will be presenting on his behalf. All right. So I think before I jump into sharing some of these successful case that we have deployed in the areas of the factories and warehousing, I think I want to bring us all attentions to the needs currently, the trend that is actually driving these adoptions of more and more of our mobile tablets. I think every one of us is aware that the digital transformations within the different organization is taking place, especially so in the last 2 years, brought forth by the pandemic. This has accelerated a lot of company to speed up the whole digital transformations. From the key driver itself, we know that it could be due to the survival of the company. So you also have more and more customer expectations for the company process to be more efficient. And also we are gathering more and more of the applications in the area of AI. And that's all drive forth the whole enterprise mobility kind of the popularity. The need to deliver an immediate service to your customer. I think every one of us can actually address that. The needs that our customers today are more demanding, and they also want us to provide information much faster. And today itself, 10% of the data is actually processed at the edge, and this is expected to grow to about 75% coming by the year 2025. Therefore, we are seeing lots and lots of demand coming on from these mobile devices. So just to recap of what Constance has shared, the flowing are some of the service on industry area where today you will find the Advantech tablet. And for today's sharing itself, I will be sharing in some of the use case that we have in the past in the area of the manufacturing area, and also some example of how this tablet, the customer is using our tablet in the warehouse and logistic applications. So this is a recap overview in the manufacturing area. These are different areas which Constance has touched on earlier. that you start to see where the Advantech products, especially the tablets, is used in different locations. So this is actually coupled by what we do in our tablets. Our tablets are specifically built for a specific vertical applications. So we have different accessory and different docking sessions and peripheral, such as the hand strike, to improve the usage and effectiveness of our tablets. So apart from these AIM75 tablets, we also have some tablets like our PWS 872, which is not shared in today's session, which is our most rugged tablets, which is most used in most rugged environments. So I also want to bring you to the area of applications in the logistic and warehousing. So mainly, this is some form of ideas where our tablets are being used, all the way from the stock recognitions for your picking and packing, to your route planning for your fleet management, to the good receiving, and of course, the inventory management system, right? So let me jump straight into one of the use case over in Malaysia of how this use case is brought forth to our sales team. So the customer itself, she wanted to look for a tablet itself to actually go into the digital transformations for the factories. So the user itself has evaluated different tablets, including some of the consumer tablets. So one of the reasons brought forth by the customer in choosing this Advantech AIM65 versus the consumer tablets, mainly itself, it really boils down to the ruggedness of this tablet. It is more rugged as compared to your consumer tablets. And next thing itself, from what you see itself, our tablet itself is actually having a removable battery. So this also addresses the customer's operating usage time. When you have long operating time, you probably has the ability to switch out the battery and replace with another spare batteries. So one of these application in area of the production lines information system, I think this application, I think most are familiar, mainly using in the mobile HM SCADA applications, right? So feedback from the customers and we gather from customers is that our system are stable and reliable with the Wi-Fi connections. It will also reduce human error when we rely less on the pen and paper and actually transit to a digital device such as the AIM65 tablets. And of course, with the rugged design of the tablet itself, the customer are more comfortable to give this tablet to their factory operator to use the devices, and the tablet will not be spoiled easily. All right. So in the next area of applications that we have over in Thailand itself, so this is a very typical example and usage of this warehouse management system, especially in the areas of goods picking applications. So what the customer need itself is to have a system itself that is battery powered. So in the older day itself of what we have a lot of our all-in-one system, which is unfortunately will not allow you to be able to bring forth this system to address the needs of mobility. So in a big warehousing system, I think there's some different areas of pick and pack. When easily sell, the customer uses one of these tablets, the AIM65, with our multiple charging cradle stations, of course, our VESA mounting, to mount onto this customized cart where they are using apply for the pick and pack applications, right? So itself with the batteries itself, we have these battery chargers. So the company is actually able to operate the operation within the whole 24 hours by swapping out the batteries once the battery runs low. And another example from what we have that was brought forth to us in this challenge was a very interesting application for us out in Indonesia. So what the customer itself wants in terms of the warehousing, in terms of material QC checking, was to have a tablet that is able to operate in a very humid and cold environment. So the condition bring forth to us, the challenge to us was actually to have these tablets to be able to operate at a negative 1 degree Celsius to a 5 degree Celsius in the cold storage area. So the other use also brought, I think, a requirement that brought forth to us will also to have the means of hot swappable batteries to actually to give them these long time battery operations. So with that product itself, I think the customer looked through and selected our M68. So the M68 itself is our 10-inch rugged tablets, semi-rugged tablets, which allows you to do a hot swap of the battery itself. So we also recognize the needs that the customer has their own handheld scanner, and at times they also will prefer to use your existing handheld scanner. So our M68 also provided a USB port to give the user the means to attach a USB handheld scanner to our mobile device for them to achieve the barcode scanning. All right. So also need to bring forth, I think, one of these applications that started very well for us. Actually, our first major win itself in these M65 tablets was actually in the automotive factories out in Japan. So one of the things that came to us in the earlier days before our M75 is to have Android tablets that is rugged and able to use the camera for the QR code scanning. So our M65, which is based on the Intel's x86 Cherry Trail platform, actually can also be converted to an Android 6 tablet to address the Android requirement for your needs itself. So what the user really want is a Wi-Fi that is a good Wi-Fi that is able to connect to their Wi-Fi printer. So in terms of their whole workflow process in the automotive assembly line, they actually can streamline the whole manufacturing facilities. So in terms of what the customer is looking at is able to trace the products by the QR code, and also to make sure that the battery itself is able to swap out and have a good connections to the Wi-Fi printers. So in terms of our ruggeds, in terms of the mobility, and even in terms of the connectivity itself, I think this is one of the reason that the customer has considered and has selected us for their applications, right? So with that itself, in terms of Wi-Fi itself, I think we also have a very good application itself in the factory applications. And out of this application in Korea itself, it's also looking into, apart from Wi-Fi, to also have LTE, mobile connections, to allow this device to be always connected to their backend system when the Wi-Fi signals are weak. So as I mentioned itself, so these are the two main key criteria that the customer has come into us when to implement this tablet to their MES systems. So part of this big cell, I think the ruggedness of our tablet has been tested and proven in the factory areas. And we also provided the IP protection rating for our tablets to give you the peace of mind to use our tablet versus the consumer's tablet. Okay, and in another application that we share with you out of this semiconductor packaging production line is to adopt our tablet with our barcode scanner, peripheral and hardware scanner, so we can transform these tablets to very easily handheld scanning devices, right? So in this example itself, I think what the customers actually enjoy in using our tablets is having a window-based operating system that allows you to have this barcode capturing for the applications. So I come to my end of my presentations. So probably I will hand this over to the next speaker.
Okay, thank you, Joel. So actually, now we have demonstrations for the AIM tablet and the peripheral to show how it works. This is the pre-recording video. If you feel the sound is too soft, you may turn out the sound volume and continue. Will present by Willie from Advantech Malaysia application engineer on the WISE-DeviceOn live demonstrations. Okay.
Willie. I am the application engineer in Advantech Malaysia. Thanks to Ming for the success story introductions. I hope everyone can get an overview for a few of the applications we have done. Today, let me have a quick showcasing of the series M tablet that we have. Here we have the different size of tablet itself. This is the 8-inch that we have, alright. So, and we have another is the 10-inch. Okay, so this is how I want to do the comparisons between these both. Alright. Then we have two variants and three different series for you, which we have M3 series, 6 series, and the latest one we have the 7 series. Okay, so M37 series are more towards suitable in retail applications such as restaurant, chain store, pharmacy store, or else M6 and 7 series are more towards to the factory automation and industrial automation itself. Let me show you something different peripherals we have. Okay, the M series tablet can be integrated with various peripherals to support multiple applications via a single device. Let's check it out. So Advantech offering docking station with our extension that come with USB 3.0, COM and LAN port along. Okay, so on my hand here, I have a post strap. Alright, so this is convenience to user to bring along the tablet that can fit up to 8-inch size. Alright, so secondly, we have the 360 strap. So this strap is convenient user to rotate in 360 degrees, right? So continues, we have the docking station with I/O showing. Okay, so here we have these two USB 3.0 ports and the COM port come with WISE-232 connections and a LAN control for easier connectivities. So besides that, we also have the docking station which allows to connect 4 batteries simultaneously at the same time. So inside you can see the contact points. Alright, so this is the battery contact points. It's long. So I just plug it and charge just like that. Alright. So we also have this stylus pen. Okay, so for easier touch on the capacity, right? So for this one, we have the I/O peripherals. Okay, so not also we have the docking station. We also have the small I/O peripherals to easier to connect. Alright, so these I/O peripherals can connect where the tablet behind, just over here. So this is very easily to remove. So you just normally you just need a very small screw to open up this 4 screw and then just fit inside, and that's it. So this is the connections. So this is the COM port and the LAN control itself. Okay. Just put back here. So I will introduce the last one, is the barcode reader. So we have the barcode reader integrated along. So this is also attached at the behind rail side. Okay, just now I introduced this one is to put the I/O and the LAN control port. So it's the same way. So this is for the barcode readers. Okay, so this is we can scan in 25 degrees. Okay, so later on this one I will showcase to scan on the barcode 1D and 2D. Okay, along with that we also have the so-called rugged cases. Okay, so these rugged cases most probably is protected the 4 angle side here positions. So later on this one I will showcase the 4D test drop later on this. Okay, so as just now mentioned, I will do demonstrations about the barcode scanner. So before that, I will just make a very quick introduction of it. So we have actually have the barcode reader packed along with this, and this is 25 degrees and 75 degrees. So later I will showcase on our barcode scan on the 1D and 2Ds. So now I will be showing the demonstrate on the 1D and then follow for the 2Ds one. Okay. So firstly I will take the cameras. So I open up a notepad. Okay, notepad here, and then this is our barcode 1D scanner. Okay. So right here, I will just press the buttons. Over my right side is the scan buttons. Okay. So you can see the scan is active. Okay, so it actually immediately, okay, just a very quick 1 or 2 seconds to capture the data. Alright. So now I will testing for the QR, also called 2D cam, right? So experience, this is the one key, so I will do the testing. Okay, so this is the 2D barcode scanner, which I just scanned just now. Just now, we already demonstrated on the VCR, or so-called the barcode scanner. Okay, so continuously, I want to test how our touchscreen can support on different various type of glove. Okay, so on my hand here, I have a glove, so-called is a rubber glove, right? Okay, so now I will try to demonstrate this. Okay. Okay, now I will try to doing the 4-bit desktop. Okay, so this is the introduce again. This is the rugged case. Okay, so now I will do the 4-bit desktop here. Okay, so now this is my over here is a 4-bit. Okay, at my shoulder level. So I will do a 4-bit desktop here. So I want to ensure after the 4-bit desktop, my Windows is operate as normal. So now the desktop icon here. Okay, so I will demonstrate now. Okay. Alright, so after test 4-bit desktop already. Okay, still now I'm still able to touch my screen. Alright. So after demo on the 4-bit desktop, so now I will go into the software part there to explain on the features itself. Okay, so we have talked about the hardware just now, so now let's go to the software. The software we have now is called WISE-DeviceOn. As Constant mentioned, WISE-DeviceOn is a remote management and how industrial developers can benefit from it. So now let's go to the demonstration of the WISE-DeviceOn. Now I'm showing this. So this is the device I configured is the M68. Okay, and location is for under Android plan, and the device type is under tablet. The labeling and name is a production floor 1. Alright, so this is the M68 on my hand. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I want to remote inside and see is like a KVM access, or so-called we call TeamViewer. Alright, so the first step I need to go to the arrows. Then secondly, over here you can see the CPU, memory and storages. Okay, so I'll go into the action place over here. Right, so over here I click on the remote desktop. Okay, here properly we just need to wait a couple of minutes. Okay, so now it's connecting and using the internal server protocol backends to operate it. Coordination, okay. Alright, so this is the one when it's already able to access the entire of the background is black color. Okay, so this is the things. I double click on the desktop. Okay, so on my table is exactly the one which is I remote desktop using on my own laptop itself. All right, so I just press this one close. This feature is good when there has some issue occur on your client system, that maybe the application is hang or crash or freeze, so you can remove inside and you can kill the task, or maybe you end task the using the task manager itself inside. So when you have done it, so you press the cancel button. Okay, so you will lock out just like that. Okay, so now I will demonstrate on the device group reporting. Okay, first of all, I need to go to the task there and do a new rules. Okay, this is the add button. Okay, this is the previous I do for the testing. So I click on the add buttons. So secondly, I will choose the option over here. We have the reboot, shutdown, audio, spotlight, and so on. All right. So now I'm targeting is the reboot. So I press on the reboot button and I press the next. Okay. All right, here, device group, any location. So I choose the main location itself, main and Y, which we created earlier. Okay. So on here, you can see we have 3 tables here. Okay, one is officially offline. The rest 2 is online. Okay, so I will click this both. Okay, targeting is 2. We press the next button. Okay, so over here you can provide a temporary name for the execution task. Okay, so I just put a sample. I put a RT6. Okay, and press the complete button. Okay, now you're seeing these 2 is both which restarting. Okay, so normally it will recover back the times which you can see over the device on here is around 3 minutes time. Okay, you can check back over your status in device here. Okay, so currently on my device group, the locations is offline. Okay, so below here you can see the last update is 5 minutes ago. Okay, so we refresh every 1 minute. So today demonstrations for the WISE-DeviceOn already end. Thank you for watching our videos. Okay, hi. My name is Willie here. Okay, just now, thanks for Constant to showing for the demonstrations for the group reporting and also on the remote itself. Okay, so now I will elaborate more on the function and also the setting itself here. Okay, so on the interface, you can see an overview. It shows on the recent device abnormality, either by locations, by event, or recent change. Okay, so this is currently we have 3 devices here. So which one devices is offline, so we're showing one offline here. So actually this overview screen is showing just only for the device abnormality. All right, so after success locking, it will show up these offline devices. Okay, so the very first step I need to go into the setting. All right, so this is the first setting I need to go into. So this is the devices. Okay, at my side already configured a few. Okay, so the first thing is for new devices, you need to click on the new device informations. Right over here, this is the information we can support it is under Windows or other Linux. The below is the QR barcode. Okay, so this is the information of the server IP address which is located, and the allowing port is 8080. And this is the IoT private key which been created earlier in the server side there. Okay, just you need to download the data and copy the information and paste on the client side. Okay, after that you press the cancel button. Okay, after that you already managed on the device there, it will automatically go to the unmanaged device. So you need to create the unmanaged device. First of all, you need to go into the location labels. Okay, location here. Okay, and then from here you need to add your own plan. Okay, example, I have created 3 earliest oversight here, which have 3 tablets. I created one is first is Ungrid Plan Chempaka, and this is the default setting by the tablet itself. So over here, I can just add any name I prefer. Code will be any numberings. So location, either this tablet will be located at which location itself. Maybe a plant 1 or plant 2. Okay, so if more than a plant 1, but using the same name, you can put plant 2 or plant 3. Okay, so this is just for labeling itself. Okay, so moving next. Okay, you're going to the device label. Device label, this is the earlier I created. This is the name device type. Okay, example, you're using a tablet, so you're just putting a tablet as a naming. Okay, maybe your device is a embedded system or an IPC. You can put a system, PC, or anything you prefer. All right. So this is the device label. Okay, just now we mentioned is the location label, and this is the device label. Okay, this is how the user can know which this device is located and where this device is used on. Okay, so this is example. I'm putting this as a clean room. Okay, using on the clean room or manufacturing or a production floor. All right. So this is the information. Okay, so after you have done, go back to the settings. Okay, so this is location label device group. Okay, after this field already set on your side, so you are moving on is going to the device group. Okay, over device group here, you can see this overall name. Overall name, which you want to do a group reporting, or you want to do in a common task, you want to execute your software, patch control, and so on. You can do in a group. So I really need this as an NY. Okay, this location plan will be in the earlier created. You can compile all together. Okay, so this device type is for under which kind of categories. Okay, example, I just have a tablet, so I just put tablet over here. So if you have more device type, you can take all the options over there. Okay, so this is the device label one, which how many you have created earlier. So this is for everything will be listed over this show itself. Okay. So moving on is the watch list. Okay, so software and peripheral. Okay, this watch list actually is not a watchdog. Okay, actually it's just a software that we have the option with the customer wanted the software to be automated on. Okay, so we have this software created earlier. Okay, let's say customer, the software is not running or anything, so it will send out the notifications. Okay, so example, I put this camera auto start. So this is my software. So every time when my software is not running, it will prompt up the notification and alert us. Okay, so aside of that, beside that software, we also have peripherals. Something example like we supported is the thermal printer. When your this paper roll is finished, it will alert you, or maybe you have some error indicate on your error printer, it will prompt you for the notifications. Okay, so we have this printer, we have the screen supporting also, also USB device such as a scanner. All right. So this is the rule set. So rule set basically is known for the threshold. Okay, threshold. Sorry. So let's see here. Okay, so this is the rule sets. All right, this is the rule set earlier I have created. Example, this is the battery options. Just click on action and you can see inside. Okay, because I'm currently using the tablet. All right. Example, if my battery condition is lower than 50%, it will prompt up a notification. Either you can select make a notification role for admin, supervisor, or any preferable you wish. Okay, so on the record event, either you want to save the record event, or maybe you this is just a very normal behavior. You can have the option to press no. Okay, so reset interval time. This interval time they will send to the email maybe we can set as low as 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes it will prompt you if customer found it so annoying. So maybe customer the admin can set to maybe 1 or 2 hours, okay, to let the operator know that the battery is low on condition already, or maybe they did not know of this, okay. So this is the aside of battery power, we also can know on the battery temperature itself. So let's click on it. Okay, so the battery temperature, let's say example, the max value is 50 Celsius. Okay, so I set on 36. So if the battery value is 4 on 36 or something, it will prompt on the admin side there. Okay, so for this one, I will set to never, or maybe you can edit the interval time to become 30 minutes and so on. Okay, so battery temperature, CPU temperature greater than 70%. Let's say if the system is overheated, then 75%. Okay, maybe your maximum is 80. Okay, so you will pull up the notification and alert the user. Okay, so this is the CPU usage. Okay, device offline also will get notified. So on my setting here, I put never. Okay, so this is memory, printer, disconnected, everything. It will start all on my threshold here, right? So let's see. So beside that, we also have the fan speed, system temperature, storage usage, printer paper, and so on. Okay, let's click on fan speed. Okay, you can select the options here for fan speed, or maybe a system temperature. You can select more than how many Celsius, so it will trigger the notification to the admins. Okay. So going to the user management. Okay, so this is the default. It's setting by the is set on by device on. So user can create another for let's let example say got another technical guys want to handle this account. So we already created another IT department for this one. Okay. Okay, you just need to key any information, your password and what kind of role. So the default role is default. Okay, this is the permission level over here. Right. Okay, what kind of permission level? So this location actually is this user can access via the location level 1, location 2, or both. Okay, or unlimited is considered is location plus 1 and plus 2 together alone. So after that we have the role management. Okay, so after that you already created. So this is a prompt up, and this is the accessible page for admin. Okay, so called this is full access that can allow to overview device, task view, and everything's complete. This is the settings. Moving on is the file management. Okay, file management is whereby we can push the content from server to client, example, to install a software, to update the security patches. Okay, first of all, we need to go into storage to create a new one. Okay, so to create a storage, firstly, we are using a FTP connection. So in order to work on the file management, firstly, we need to create a FTP connection on the server side. Okay. So after successful created, so you need to key in the information over here. So therefore already created one. So this is actually putting a naming as the installer. Storage, I'm choosing a FTP connections. So the allowing port is 21. This is my server IP address. Okay, so user is my server ID name and the current password. Okay, here it can allow max to a lot here, a lot, maybe like 99 something. Okay, or 800. Okay, there's no limit. Well, our limit is 1,000 clients itself. Okay, so for the description, I can put any which I could prefer. All right. So we will come up here. Okay. So this is the first thing already added. So secondly is the package. Okay, so package here we can support to push the content over. We can support Windows-based, Linux environment, Android, and so-called Android support package. Also, we do support and stuff. So for the table, so for the M table we have now is running currently running on the Windows-based operating system. So this is the file. I just do a very fast demonstration. Firstly, I click on the generate folder. Okay. So package folder is browsed from the system itself. So on my scenario, I just put an example Firefox installer, upload it. Okay. So normally it says do not use unusual character, example like plus and hash. All right. So this automatically will be going, the execution command file automatically loaded when the installer file is uploaded. Okay, so you just choose Firefox installer. So package will be the name will be used in subsequent operations. So example, I just put AKL. Okay, version could be the installer version or the kernel versions. All right, so I just put example 233. Just put complete. Right. So the next one, I upload the package. Okay, I browse it again. So this one, Firefox, open it and it start to upload. Okay. And okay, it start to upload already. This is the okay. So this one can be executed through the task setting. Okay. Through the start setting here. Okay. So just now I doing the group rebooting. All right, also using a task. So for this executive also is the same way. All right, so-called is under system update, new software. Okay, so I'm choosing the software which I created, and then I press next. So it's the same things, okay, which you can select your device group. Okay, but this, and then the next one, you just press the next button and we start to execute. Okay, example like software, and then it will automatically install on the client side there. Okay, but it need to take some time now. Okay, right. So continuous to the last section is the system. Okay, so user can edit or view the IP address over here. So the email server is the one we send notifications, we doing the configuration. For this one, HQ site already done testing on using the third-party emails, okay, like Gmails. So my site already tested so far. When got any errors occur, so it will send out to your emails, Gmail account. Okay. So far, we HQ site will still develop on using the Microsoft Outlook. Right. So system activations is about to know on your status whether it's activated or it's not activated. Okay. So normally this is the system activation date when it started. You use the server. Okay. After this days already passed, so it will ask you to renew the license, but no worries, our license is free to use. Okay, you just, when it about to expire, you just press the renew license. Okay, so the usage of WISE-DeviceOn can be up to 1,000 devices. Okay, so right now I still have 900 hours devices can be used. So our software actually is free to use as long user is using Advantech platform. Okay, so this is the last section. Okay, so this is the current devices I have on my hand. So locations, battery, and Y. So location, I will show one is offline. So actually I have 2 devices, so it will show offline on the left hand side. So this is the status is online for M68 example. If I want to show all, I need to click and Y, and we show 3 tablets over here. All right. So the first two is showing aggregate plan, and the other one is showing structured plan. So it's different. So putting an example, I click on the actions there. It will go into hardware, software, peripherals, and history. History is something like where the device is going normal, whether it's going to offline. Okay, CPU usage is what is the percentage of the CPU usage? Okay, maybe the software currently is important, it's not running, so it will prompt up. Okay, so it can trace back the history in 40 days. Okay, so this is the informations. Okay, from here, we click on the client side action here. You can also control on the volume portions. Okay, you upgrade the Canal version, screenshot the page, or using the terminal access is like a command prompt, or you want to directly remove into desktop, which I showed in the earlier. Okay, this reboot, you can reboot either in the device group, okay, device rebooting, or standalone rebooting also we can support. So this is the standalone reboot or shutdown itself. Okay, so example, this is prompt up me. It say the memory usage is greater. This is just now I set for the notifications, right? So this is the notification I just received.
Thank you, Willie. So I believe that this is the very details on the demonstrations on the WISE-DeviceOn, and thank you all the speakers today. So I hope all of you is very enjoy for this webinar. Right now, I would like to announce to the excited package to the floor today, which is the AIM75 as buy one free two package. Is for 3-in-1 special package. So this package is included the AIM75 plus the rugged case and hand strap. So this is limited stock with 20 units. First time first serve. So price today is only for 4,200 ringgit Malaysia, or USD 978 is TDP to Malaysia. So for those who are interested, can contact sales representative from Advantech after this webinar. So have a good day all, and goodbye everyone.